Okay, let us start. In the previous lecture, we have discussed resolution of acids and resolution of bases. Now, let us start with resolution of alcohols. So, suppose you have a racemic mixture of two alcohols. Suppose you have racemic mixture of alcohol. Say it is plus minus ROH. So how you can separate it? You already know if you have a acidic functional group, you can use basic chiral resolving agent. And if you have a basic functional group, you can use acidic chiral resolving agent. What you will do over here in case of alcohol? Anji, any idea? Suppose you have a racemic mixture of butanol. Suppose you have racemic mixture of butanol. Say you have R and S 2-butanol. Now R and S 2-butanol means you have CH3, C2H5, HOS. So this is one enantiomer, and another enantiomer will be its mirror image. So yes, what you will do in this case, how you can resolve them? Bolo? No idea? Yes, no, say something. If you have some idea, say. हाँ बोलो.
एक एसिडिक है बट सर न्यूक्लियोफाइल की तरह भी एक्ट कर सकते हैं.
न्यूक्लियोफाइल की तरह? Okay, so what is our basic principle here is we have to convert this enantiomeric mixture into diastereomeric mixture without breaking bond over chiral carbon. Chiral carbon के ऊपर bond break नहीं होना चाहिए. And then we separate their diastereoisomers and convert back them into enantiomers. Now, in case of alcohols, we attach carboxylic group. If you have a mixture of alcohols, what we do is we attach carboxylic group to that alcohol, and then we separate by using same method as used in separation of carboxylic groups. Okay, same method is used then. So here we first of all we treat this racemic mixture of alcohol with phthalic anhydride. So let us see by taking this example itself. If you have a R and S butanol, this first one is R or S? This one?
R.
Yes, and this one is. Suppose you have a mixture of this R and S 2-butanol. Okay, and let us discuss by taking this example itself. So here what we do is we attach carboxylic group, then we use what kind of resolving agent? Acidic or basic?
Basic.
And then we separate pair of diastereoisomer and convert back to the pure enantiomers. So here we treat this mixture with phthalic anhydride. So this is your phthalic anhydride. So what will be product? When you treat it with phthalic anhydride, what will be product? This alcohol of course will react with this phthalic anhydride. So what will be first product that will be formed over here? Yes? And this reaction is so
RO negative ਦਾ attack ਹੋਏਗਾ.
बोलो यस हाँ जी.
कार्बन पे सर
So
कार्बन पे अटैक होगा.
okay, you have ethylene anhydride and you have alcohol. This oxygen acting as a nucleophile. It will attack on carbon. Carbon. This will shift over here. Okay. So that result in a O negative, OR positive, oxygen, C double bond O, and then this ring will open up. So what you will get? You will get ester. You will get half ester. So this will become OH, and this molecule will become ester. So here it will become C double bond O. Okay, then you have C2H5 HCH3. So I have written this one, okay, here, and to this one also, this OH, it will also react with this carbonyl group, and it will also become half ester. Why half ester? Because at lower bottom you get the ester, and upper bottom you have carboxylic group. So it will be C2H5 CH3, okay, and then remaining this ester moiety. C O, C double bond O, C double bond O, H. Up to this point is clear. So this anhydride, it get attached with this hydroxyl group. Beta, why you are joining so late? I told you time at 10:30. 10:30 means 10:30. Hanji, beta, any question up to here?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, what has happened over here? Now, tell me, this mixture, is it same enantiomeric mixture or it has become diastereomeric mixture? After its reaction with phthalic anhydride, you get this ester. Now, this ester product, which is of course phthalate, okay, which is of course phthalate, is it now what? Is it same enantiomeric mixture or it is diastereomeric mixture at this stage?
Diastereomeric.
Are you sure?
सर टू osmotic center ने इससे
Where at second stereo center?
सर एक ਤਾਂ कार्बन जो अल्काइल RO वाला ग्रुप अटैच किया है वो वाला एक बेंजीन पे
One is this original. Tell me other. Where is second stereo center?
बेंजीन
Hanji?
सर बेंजीन on बेंजीन
Benzene. Are you sure? Benzene? Here? This carbon
no sir
of this carbon.
no sir
No, this is sp2 hybridized carbon. This is not tetrahedral carbon. So is it a mixture of enantiomers or diastereomers?
enantiomers
It is a mixture of enantiomers. So this phthalate is still a mixture of enantiomers and it is a half ester. But here in this case, what we have done is we have put this carboxylic group. And now we can use this carboxylic group to convert this enantiomeric mixture into diastereomeric mixture as we have done in cases of acidic compounds. So what resolving agent should be used over here? So you have this enantiomeric mixture. Now what resolving agent should we use here? Acidic or basic resolving agent?
basic
Basic.
Basic resolving agent. And suppose we use optically pure. Okay, suppose we use optically pure negative brucine. Okay, we use negative brucine. Now, this brucine will react at which point it will react with ब्रूसिन किस तरह रिएक्ट करेगी
कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड बना
carboxylic group bananar. So here it will react over here, it will become H brucine positive or negative minus. Okay, and on the bottom side it will remain same. बिल्कुल सिंपल चीजें हैं बेटे, थोड़ा हम समझ के करो, इट्स वेरी इजी. So it will come this one. And similarly, this negative brucine, it will react with this S enantiomer. Okay, it will also react with this S enantiomer. So it will become OH positive brucine. Why positive brucine? Because brucine is a nitrogen containing alkaloid. So it will take H plus ion from carboxylic group. Brucine की करेगा, it will take H plus ion from carboxylic group. And at this position, so it's a negative brucine, I can write over here. And over this position, it will remain same. Okay, so here it was R, so you get R negative, and here it was S, so you get S minus. Now, what you have gotten over here, it's a mixture of enantiomer or diastereomer at this stage.
So diastereomers.
Here now it is mixture of two diastereoisomers because you have one chiral center over here, another is brucine, which is also optically active. So now you got the mixture of diastereoisomers. Next step.
Separation.
In next step, you will separate this mixture. Okay, next step, you will separate this mixture. Okay, so I'm not writing a separate step. So, and you get this mixture like this. So, you can separate it by some physical method. After separation, what will be your next point?
Sir, removal of
resolving agent.
Yes. Now you have to remove this brucine first, and then you have to break this ester bond. You have to do two things. अभी तो remove करना है ना अपने atheric acid वाला group. So you have to first remove brucine, and then second we have to remove this ester group. So how we will remove brucine? By adding
HCl.
HCl. I am writing on the one side, on the other side you have to write by yourself. So we will add dilute HCl. It will break this bond. So you will get carboxylic acid back over here. This lower group, it will remain attached. Will remain attached like this, plus brucine in salt form. Okay, and same here. Okay, you can write here by yourself. And then in the next step, we have to remove this ester group. So how we can remove this ester group?
Sir, hydrolysis करवा के.
We have to do hydrolysis. So if you do hydrolysis, this ester group will break, this oxygen carbon group will break, and we will get this side pure enantiomer. So it can be done with dilute sodium hydroxide. You get OH, C2H5, CH3 here, and hydrogen. So you will get corresponding R enantiomer plus sodium salt of phthalic acid. And same here, you will get another S enantiomer. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So in this way, you can separate mixture of two alcohols. So what will be your first step? You treat that alcohol with, किस तरह treat करोगे mixture of two isomeric alcohol और enantiomeric alcohol? किस तरह treat करना है?
Salic anhydride.
Salic
Salic
anhydride
anhydride.
नाल you will get half ester. ठीक है, alcohol की बन जाएगी. थोड़े isomeric alcohols ने they will become ester and you will have carboxyl group there also. And then that carboxyl group will react with some resolving agent, basic resolving agent. You will get mixture of distereoisomers, separate them, convert them back to your enantiomers. Any doubt in this whole procedure?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Now next is separation of amino acids. Now let us look the separation of racemic mixture of amino acids. Now what are amino acids? What are amino acids?
So the NH2 group attached in the
In amino acid, you have both NH2 and carboxyl group present in your structure. So here you have CH, COH, R, NH2, and they exist in a Jupiter ionic form. So here you have both NH2 and carboxyl group, and suppose you have a mixture of two amino acids, racemic mixture of amino acid. For example, say you have R and S alanine. Alanine is the simplest amino acid containing methyl group. Suppose you have this mixture. Now, what you will do in this case? Now, which one is R and which one is S? Which one is R and which one is
Sir,
S?
first one R as sir, second
Sir,
S.
first one R.
First one R and second one is
Second is S.
okay. So it is R and S alanine, and you have this mixture. What you will do in this case? How you can separate this mixture? Very easy. Very easy. You have already done.
Sir, इस च बेस पा देंगे सीधा क्योंकि इस च एसिड तो है ही.
Now you can see here you have a carboxyl group and NH2 group. दोनों groups ने. So you can use either of the method. ठीक है? Either of the method which were used in case of carboxylic acid or in case of bases. ठीक है? You can use either of method. But thing is, you can use only one functional group. For example, if you are separating it by using this carboxylic group, you have to protect this NH2 group. Okay, and if you are using this NH2 group only, you have to protect this carboxylic group. So you have to use only one group. So here you have to use some protecting group. What is protecting group? Any idea?
और reactivity घट कर देंगे ने.
Yes. Protecting group is any group that reduce reactivity of a functional group and it can be removed over later stage. What you do is you attach protecting group to your substrate molecule to functional group. It will reduce its reactivity और जब reaction हो जाएगी you can easily remove it. So let us separate this mixture by protecting this NH2 group and by using this carboxylic group. Now, how we can protect NH2 group? Any idea? How we can protect NH2 group? How we can reduce reactivity of this NH2 group? There is a exam च भी बहुत बारी question आता है competitive exam च mostly. How we can protect NH2 group? We can protect it by using CBZ group. What is CBZ? It is carbobenzoxy group. Carbobenzoxy group. This CBZ is carbobenzoxy group and used for the protection of NH2 group. And its structure is C6H5CH2. So this is a benzoxy O C double bond O. And in short form, it is written in CBZ. So this is your CBZ. A competitive exams question on the both one. ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਕਈ protecting groups use ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ. This is most widely used. So how we can attach this CBZ with this NH2 that will reduce its reactivity? ਕੀ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ react ਕਰਾਈਏ ਇਸ mixture ਨੂੰ? We have to put this group C6H5CH2O C double bond O with this nitrogen. So what reagent we will use over here? इस से नाल लगा दो कुछ X लगा दो, क्लोरीन लगा दो, HCl बाहर निकल जाएगा, ठीक है ना. एक न्यूक्लियोफाइल है थोड़ा, it will attack on this carbonyl group और HCl बाहर निकल जाएगा. So you can treat it with carbobenzoxy chloride. Okay, so that will put CBZ group with this NH2. So it will become NHCBZ and NHCBZ, and here it will remain same. So in this way you have protected your NH group. Now it is not reactive at all. Is this a mixture of enantiomer at this stage, or it is a mixture of distereoisomer at this stage?
Sir, enantiomer.
It is still a mixture of enantiomer because your CBZ is optically inactive. There is no chiral center in your CBZ. So now we have to convert this mixture of enantiomers, R protected CBZ and S protected CBZ, into what?
Diastereomers.
Mixture of diastereoisomers. So what resolving agent we can use over here?
Sir,
Base.
Pure base or acid?
base.
Base.
Or let us use negative brucine, same जो ਆਪਾਂ पहला use किया है. Okay, negative brucine. So when you use negative brucine, this brucine will react with carboxyl group and take H plus ion to give distereoisomer. So you will get mixture of two distereoisomers. One is R minus and S minus. लिखो अपनी कॉपी दे बेटे, खुद बनाओ आगे स्कीम. So it becomes C minus, H positive brucine, NHCBZ, hydrogen and methyl, and other one will be इत्थे में नहीं आएगा, separate करेंगे उधर आएगा. So it becomes COO minus, H positive brucine, and NHCBZ, methyl and hydrogen. So here it will become R minus and here become S comma minus. Now you got pair of distereoisomers. So what will be your next step?
Separation.
Separation by some physical method, for example, fractional crystallization. Now you got two methods, two diastereomers. Next step.
Sir, removal of
Resolving agent or CBZ.
Yes, we have to remove both. We have to remove brucine, which is your resolving agent, as well as your protecting group CBZ. So how brucine will be removed? By treating it with dilute HCl. So this brucine will get removed. You can write here by yourself, okay, on the other side. So it will become it will become this one plus, of course, salt of your brucine. Same here on this side. And next is you have to remove this CBZ. Now, can you tell me what reagent can be used to remove CBZ? It's again a very important question and usually comes in entrance exams. So what functional group can be used to remove CBZ? What reagent can be used? It is hydrogen bromide in acetic acid. Okay, always remember HBr in acetic acid can be used to remove CBZ group in acetic acid. So this will give rise to pure enantiomer. And same, by using same step, you can get SLNI. So beta, please go through this reaction, and if you have any question or a doubt, please ask. Then we will move to next group. Hanji beta, any question? Okay, now next is separation of racemic modification of aldehydes and ketones. Suppose you have aldehyde and ketone and we have to separate its racemic modification. So how we can do this one? How we can separate racemic mixture of aldehyde and ketones? Suppose you have plus minus phenyl secondary butyl ketone. Okay, so you have phenyl butyl ketone. Okay, so it will be something like this one. So here you have a chiral carbon and it exists in a 2 enantiomeric form. Okay, it exists in a 2 enantiomeric form. So it is your plus and minus, or you could, or R or S. And we have to separate it. So how we can separate this racemic modification of aldehydes or ketones? Yes. Any idea? So,
sir, carbonyl group ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ chiral carbon ਬਣਾ ਦਈਏ ਤਾਂ diastereomeric ਬਣ ਜਾਏਗਾ.
okay, we can make it chiral carbon by some nucleophilic attack, but ਆਪਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ remove ਵੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ. अगर आप इसको chiral बना देंगे ठीक है, diastereomeric बन जाएगा. But how then we will remove this nucleophile? Our basic aim is to separate this mixture. So what we do is we will attach some chiral reagent, which is of course our chiral resolving agent, with this carbonyl group to make it diastereoisomer, and then we will remove it at later stage. So to what compound we can convert this carbonyl compound? Okay, in such a way that that group should be easy to remove. ਕਿਹੜਾ group ਇਸ ਨਾਲ ਅਟੈਚ ਕਰੀਏ ਉਹ group easy ਵੀ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ remove ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. So here we can use chiral hydrogens. We can use chiral hydrogens. Okay, so if you have a chiral hydrogen, suppose this is also chiral over here, what reaction will take place between hydrogen and this carbonyl group? It will result in a formation of hydrogens.
hydrogen.
Yes, it will result in a formation of hydrogens. And these hydrogens, they will be diastereomeric. You can separate them and then we can easily break this bond, carbon-nitrogen bond, by hydrolysis. Okay, so this will be used in case of aldehyde and ketones. And chiral hydrogens that are mostly used are methyl hydrogen, okay, methyl hydrogen is used, and that methyl hydrogen is your this one. Okay, you can use methyl hydrogen either plus or minus, or other reagents that are used are tartaric acid, acid hydrogen. It is from the tartaric acid, and its structure will be like this. This one. And you can also use semi-carbazide. For example, again, methyl semi-carbazide. So this is your methyl semicarbazide. So these are optically active hydrogens which are most commonly used for resolving of aldehydes and ketones. So we will see example by using this example how it can be resolved. So bete, I have less than 2 minutes. So I will end this meeting over here and you have to again rejoin it so that we can complete this part. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
ending over here and you have to again rejoin.